Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back with the front page of the album, maybe do some of the inside. I have done a bit of fussy cutting and some trees. I've got a black and gold, I've got grey and gold, and another black and gold. There's 3 different types of gold paper that I have. I think this is just like absolutely gorgeous. It's so shiny, but it's got no roughness with it. It's unlike this is a rose gold. It's got a bit of grit to it. You can feel it's a bit like sandpaper, I call it. That's smooth. This is medium, and then you get the really rough stuff. But it's absolutely, it doesn't come off. It's not cheap. She says it doesn't come off. And then I've got that. And I've also bought myself some gold foil pieces as well, because you never know. I've got the words hugs. I might use that somewhere in the album. I don't know yet. I've cut some grey trees out. I've cut a few spare trees to go on my pale grey. And I'm just going to layer them up so I don't have to add decoration. I've got another rose gold. I might add that to the little grey one as well. These will be dotted around the album. See what I mean? Absolutely glues on top of it. Beautiful. And I've used this set. And it's called Pinewood Dies. And the stamp set is in the pines. And it's this beautiful tree here. We've got snow scenes we can cut out of paper. Got tiny little trees. We've got bunch trees. This is the large one I cut from the grey, the black, and the light grey. This one literally just cuts all those pieces out, so it's okay. And I don't know. I did do it on a piece of paper, but it just literally cut. If you want to sit and stick every one of those on inside there, it fits. But what a pain in the backside. So I suppose you could, oh, I never thought about that. I suppose you could cut that out, takes all those layers out, and then you could add, I can't get it out now. And then you could add this, but that fits in there beautiful as well when I can get it apart. So, well, it would be the other way around actually. There we go. So that fits in there lovely. I suppose you could cut more of that out if you want, but I'm just going to stick to those at the minute. May do a few more others. I've also fetched across for this album Bright, Peace, Love, and you've got To You and Yours, To the World, Happy, Mary, Sending on Earth, Christmas, and you've got a few other little bits in here. And these have got their shadows, as well as the thin version, so you can triple layer. I think that one's there, Bright. Is that the right way round? Yeah. They're triple layer, so you can have tiny thin, or you can have quite fatter, and then you could have a black or a white background. So I'll fetch these in as well. We've also got some stars we could use. I've never used this stamp set, not once yet. I've used it for the dies, but I've never used the stamp set. As you can see, it's brand new. Still in the catalogue, it must be, because otherwise I would have put an R on the side. So we've still got some more bits we can cut out. We can do these as we go along. So I may have to cut another one out because I've already got 3 there. So I've picked my paper. I'm using the Merry Christmas, which is all black and white, but it's got some gold in. So this is going, and I've chosen this for the front, and I've literally cut it 1/16 of an eighth all round to be slightly smaller, so you can just see the black coming through. Perfect. So that's the piece I'm choosing. I have mounted this on chipboard, and when it's stuck down, I am adding that, not upside down, but say maybe there with some of these beautiful trees blemished down behind. May even pop this one up so it gives it a more 3D visual effect. So this is what I'm doing for the front covers. I've done this for the back, and this says Merry Christmas. And again, I've added chipboard. I'm literally just gone round with a black marker pen so you can't see the chipboard. I might put that in the centre of there because I want to add a little bit of ribbon, but I'm thinking it's going to be really too high up. Or we could save the ribbon and add it on the inside. I've chosen some of this beautiful black shimmering. It's got a shimmer in it. It's absolutely beautiful. So that could be used on the inside before we start decorating those. But I'm definitely going to add my cover. Oh, my back is absolutely murderous in this chair just lately. So you want to get it all the way along the edges. Don't care if it spills out because it can clean up and it will dry clear. Mr. Voice is on his game. Alright, I'm just going to lash it on. So for me, it's about decorating the front of the album so I can get a picture to put on YouTube as I show you lovely ladies what's going on. So I'm just going to open this out, lay it flat, and I'm literally 1/8 all the way round, giving me that, and I'm just going to smear this down, making sure I've got, and like I say, it doesn't matter if it oozes out. I can just, as long as it just stays on, pinned down and absolutely covered. Yes, that. Oh, look how beautiful that is on its own. And while I'm here, is my, oh, it's not, there it is, my centerpiece. And again, just 1/8 of an inch shorter and 1/8 of an inch, just to give me that tiny black edge. Perfect. You could add tape and glue. This glue is fabulous, so I'm literally just going to glue it on. It does dry pretty quick, so don't mess when it's on. And I'm just going to line that up with my design paper. Top and bottom. And again, oozing. I could have added tape under the spine, ribbon under the spine, but I don't want it to cover this beautiful paper for one. Like I say, I might not even add ribbon yet, you don't know. But if I do, I'm going to do it before I add any decoration to the inside. Now, look at that, beautiful. It says, lovely holidays. Absolutely cool. I've got new glasses today and they are marvellous. Thing is, when I look at the screen, then I go blind, so. So, I am thinking, will I add it in the centre? Will I pop it up a little bit? I think the centre will be absolutely fabulous. Let me see. I could pop it up a little bit higher. I have this beautiful double-sided, well, it's not double-sided, but it's double foam tape. I got some black left. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is off the gorgeous Carla. So I can add that just to give it a bit more lift. Let's see if I cut that off. About there. Don't ever throw these little bits. You'd be surprised what you can pop up. So I could have that popped up even higher, forming a little shadow all the way down. Absolutely love it. And it's got tape on one side and I don't have to go around it with, so I'm roughly putting it in the center. That is absolutely, I could stick all these little bits on, but I want my card to pop up, because then I can, with my little trees, and perhaps slot one behind, and then maybe I could have one popped up on some more tape. I'm just going to cut that into a point. Oh, look at that. That's going to fit on there, beautiful. So lay it out first, and then once you're happy with your layout, then you can stick it down. So I'm coming right down to there. And you can maneuver this foam tape. Absolutely love it. So we've got our card, we've got a lovely tree behind. We can have one here, and maybe I could double layer this with foam tape and have that stand out even further, or I'm just going to add this down the bottom. I might pull that one up a little bit. So once you've got your layout, you can add your beautiful trees then, and just see how adorable things look. Oh, absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to definitely adhere just the foam. And again, I'm putting plenty on. They reckon that the glue I'm using only has a 1 year shelf life. Well, I'm sorry ladies, but I bought this. I filled it up in 2020 and I'm still using it. So, right, let's get this on my board, pretty level. I'm just eyeballing the center. You could use your, because look, it's still movable. Until now, it's stuck. Well, what? Look, I can't move that no more. So I've got two black backgrounds. I could have them pommeling down like that. I'm just taking a look-see. I could even absolutely beautiful. I love that gold. So I've got my die machine. I got some more gold. I'm gonna get my little die. Where's that gone? Did I put that? Nope. Where's my little die gone? Let's just lift this up. Where's my die gone? I've lost my die. I haven't put it back. Let's just move this out of the way. Where have I put that die? I had it here a minute ago. I've got some tags I've made. Well, if I can't find that die, I'll never know. What have I done with it? Do you know what? It's not underneath. Right, let's check my bits. I've got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I've got my plates and I just can't find my die. Ah, well, that's disappeared well and truly. I bet you can see it and I can't. I'm looking everywhere. So the tags, these tags I've made, I hand cut the larger ones out because this is the tag that fits in there perfectly. So I hand cut them out, but I'm going to send away for some tag dies. Where have I put that now? It's not on there. It's not in there. No. Gaynor's lost the die. I like that. On the floor. No. Well, well, girls. You know me, it'll turn up at the times that I don't want it to turn up. It's not on there, it's not on there, it's not on there. It's definitely not that one. It is this one. Where have I put the other one then? Oh, it's staring, they're both staring me in the face, look. Right, let's cut another one of these out. So, I try and get as much out of my die pieces as possible. I'm going to do Lally. If it had been a dog, it'd have bit me. So I'm just going to put this through the mini die machine, because then I might just stick to all the gold ones, because I think that's absolutely... I like the rose gold, but I'm thinking I prefer the gold. I'll pop that out of the way. And look, all the bits are still in there, but once you poke your tail end out, if you lift it, well, I did that yesterday, all the bits fell out, so let's just get my brush. I got it perfect last night while I was doing my little trees. Just get these little bits off. A little bit there. A little bit there. Do you ever talk to yourself, girls, when you're out in your craft room on your own? There we go. That just brushes out easy peasy. They come up easy enough. Get rid of those bits. Use all your old Christmas dies. Absolutely amazing. So again, I'm just going to look. I've got a dark grey in the gold. I've got a pale in the gold, and then I want a lighter grey. So I've got 3 different colour trees using the darker gold. I do love the rose gold, and I'll probably use that inside the album. So I've now got enough. So what I do as well, add my adhesive, just dot. And then all I'm going to do is lay this on top. And just press that down. Give it a rub from the back. And I've now got my 3 gold trees, which one is on dimensionals. I put it on the black, so let's get that. I have some more black, not a lot, but look, it comes orange, red, pinks, greens, blues, and you can just go over with whatever colour pen on the outside. Let me just see if I can find a small piece. Just grab your pen, the thick end, and it will just stain whatever colour you want. So you get rid of the white, the yellow, the pink, or whatever. You can add black to your edges and nobody would tell it was white then. So that's a good thing. I love that stuff. Thank you, Carla. You are a little star. So scissors again. I'll just put my, oh, I'll need that. So let's flick these over. I'm going to keep the grey one flat, I think, and have just a thin thing. Boop, boop, doop. I tell you what, my batteries didn't half wear down quick. So before it sticks down, I'm just going to whip off that corner and I'm going to put that there. So I've now got a flat one and I've got my dark grey and my light grey. I think they're absolutely stunning. So let's fetch our album back in. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to glue down my grey one. You could add little dazzling diamonds. I'm going to slide that in about there. Absolutely looks amazing. So I might put that one there. Let's have the black one there. Just tape, glue even just the adhesive. So I'm going to lift that one up slightly higher. And again, it's going to take a little bit of going off. Just give that a few seconds. Because it's trying to adhere to gold glitter, it's going to take a little bit of manoeuvring. I may put half a dimensional. In fact, I've got some black ones somewhere, but let's just take a small dimensional. Take the top off. And just poke this corner up. Making sure I get that right. Grab another one. Peel the backing off. Look, it stuck to my finger. And I'm just going to add that up there. And I might just add, for some reason it doesn't, that glue does not want to stick to my glitter. Let me just, if I can. Oh, there we go. Just gonna add that one there. Oof, let's just hope we can get this one to glue down. I'm just gonna literally, I can't take that off. I'm gonna add that on there so it's floating. So I'm just going to add glue here and here. About there, I reckon. So it's giving me, and I can put a glue dot then. Not a glue dot, a small dimensional. I can get its back off. They're fiddly, aren't they, girls? Right, just going to poke that one under there. Just stick that down there. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I love the 3D and the glitter effect on those. Just absolutely wonderful. And you know how you get these little pots? I had these given to me as a gift. You could sprinkle some white ones. We've even got the Stampin' Up. These are slightly bigger. This is the ice. And they seem to be slightly bigger. You could dot some in the corner, do a love heart shape or the shape of a tree. Dish them on top. Absolutely beautiful. But how lovely. What else have I got here? Oh, that's glossy accents. I could go, oh, that's an idea. Let me do that. Get my glossy accents. Make sure it's got no glue stuck at the top, because they tend to go hard in the nozzle. So grab your pokey tool and just poke it out. And then you could go in the eye to make the eye stand out. You go over the horns, this beautiful saddle. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I'm just going to add dots. They should stay up as baubles. You never know. And leave them to dry. So I shouldn't have done that yet, because I'm going to be working on the pages on the inside, but I can always do that again. So there is the front cover, the spine, and the back page for now. I love this speckle. I think it goes absolutely gorgeous with this front cover. So we are now checking my time on my battery. Do I want to add this gorgeous ribbon? And because I'll be putting pockets, you don't have to. You could even put it there and then, but I want to add it at least halfway through. That way when I'm adding pockets, it's going to just make sure that stays down. So let's have a go at that. Some double-sided tape. My drawer has collapsed. I've got the same width tape. So I could all be all technical. Now this is 8 1/4, so I do 4 1/8. So between 3 7/8 and 4 1/8, and finish about 1/8 of an inch from the end. Take that down. Let's peel that back. There we go. I'm just going to put a smidge of glue here. Get my gorgeous black ribbon. And I want the glue on there to give it strength, as well as the tape. Don't worry if it overhangs, you can just smear it in and it's just going to keep that nicely glued. And that is going to stay in the centre. So how much are we going to leave off? I'm going to leave off about, oh, say about 16 inches. But what I'm going to do is, maybe a bit too long, but don't worry about it. I'm just going to curl it in the centre. So the curl is, the two ends are up and the arch is down below. And I'm going to cut in between. And that's going to give my fishtail bow. So I'm going to trim off the end of the ribbon. Straighten that out. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to. You can keep that end on. I'm going to flip round my book. And again, I'm just going to, it won't lay flat because I'm measuring. Get my double-sided tape. Roughly about 3 7/8 and 4 1/8. Keep it about 1/8 of an inch from the side and tear that off. So my tape's done. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Pokey tool, there you are. Pull that off. I'm just going to add a pool of glue here. Making sure I've dipped the ends. Keep that as straight as possible. Give that a rummage down. Make sure it's nice and flat. And make sure that the material, the ribbon, is absolutely soaked. So when it dries, it's gonna be solid inside the book. So I'm just smearing it into place. And that will be absolutely solid. Got a bit of tissue, wipe the ends. It's non-stick, the Teflon bone folder. But that's nice. And again, about 16 inches. Fold up. And, oops. You've got to fold it to keep the top sides up. Because if you fold the other way, it's just going to give you like an arrow. If you do it this way, you will end up with your bow. See, now if you do it, that's the way you would end up if you curled it downwards, because look, that's the angle you get. If you want to keep it with the fishtail, and there it is, see, beautiful. So I don't need a fishtail on the end of my ribbon. I will keep this handy in case we put some nice ribbon in this album, but this is called Basic Black, and it is satin ribbon, 1/2 inch thick. Nice. So there's my inside of my album, my inside tie-in. Just make sure. I need to take a photograph, see, and then it's not going to pull on any of this inside paper. That is just going to be absolutely wonderful. And then I can adjust the bows. Oh, that's perfect. I'm going to leave it with you for like this for now, girls. And then I will come back and we shall start to decorate the inside covers, front then back, and then we'll start on the pages. So woohoo, another video for you. So take care, love you millions. Don't worry, my bow, I just absolutely adore it. Is it in focus? Is it my eyes? So this is the front, the sides, and the beautiful back, as if they were leaving for Christmas. You could add a ribbon here, a nice thin one, add some accent pieces. Maybe I'll do the headlights in glossy accents, pick up on some of the flowers. maybe the back of the mirror. You never know. I could even do the whole screen, but never know. Come back anyway, and we'll do some more of this wonderful album. Till next time, love to you all. Bye.